it's a striking portrait, and I like it better the more I sit here and look at it. Fragile Peter Selz. At first I thought, well, why is Carol using that term? Well, she knows it much better than I, even though I did spend some years getting to know him, interviewing him and so forth. Fragile. I could see that. What struck me is the way I read it. Of course, there's this surprise, perhaps going into a gallery as you did all the time, still do, seeing new work, meeting artists. That could be, but I actually read it as bewilderment. To me, you look bewildered, and this could then be extended into a much bigger interpretation, I think. At any rate, so that's what struck me. Then there is surprise, and that aura of hair, that halo, shooting up like this is like electricity is being generated, and then again, bewilderment. What is this? What's happening? I'm getting older. I'm getting old. And what am I thinking about, and how has life changed? So I see this kind of psychological aspect to it. But as an art historian, I think what struck me immediately is Peter is surrounded by his accoutrements. This is a modernist art, perfect modernist art portrait for somebody who was one of the leaders, pioneers in the study of modernist painting. And there's a whole long career that, of course, comes out of that. But pictorially, in terms of the elements that surround Professor Selz, it's perfect, because he is surrounded by modernist art, and high modernist art. And I would say, of course, pretty obvious, you have, maybe the thing that jumps out is almost untoward in some ways. Jarring is that yellow square, which I immediately read as Peter's interest in hard-edged painting. That's part of your career, the abstract classicist. And that is non-objectivity. That represents that aspect of modern art. And then the rest is the explosion, the splattering of abstract expressionism. So you have these two...
Oh, very good.
These two elements, for me, very effective, very complete, and not just a likeness, which is pretty good, not just a likeness, but creating really the interests, the career, the interests, a life devoted to that subject.
I think it captures pretty much one aspect of many aspects of my life and my appearance. I like the yellow square very much because it makes you, I mean, here's the portrait, which is very realistic, and the yellow square makes you aware that you're looking at a painting at a two-dimensional surface. And I think that makes it a much more interesting work of art than its absence. And then all the things in the sky, all these abstract figurations in the sky, in different colors. I like that too. So I'm very happy with this portrait has been done, and I want to thank Valentin for doing it. Thank you.